Welcome back to Matchmaking, where we go through the Dota heroes and chat about them, their lore and their abilities.
Dab, you sound so sad doing this intro. You sound so...
Yeah, you sound...
Okay, fine.
You don't want to...
We'll keep this in, but just... We'll go again. We'll give them a second intro.
All right, okay. I need some pep, okay. Welcome back to Matchmaking.
Yeah, baby, that's good.
Yeah.
Where we go through the Dota heroes and we go through their lore and their abilities and some tactics and just have a jolly old good time. Today we will be looking at Crystal Maiden, also known as CM.
Crystal Maiden.
CM, Charlie Mike.
Yeah, Charlie Mike.
Charlie Mike.
Love Charlie Mike. That's the new
Charlie
Lord,
Mike.
Charlie Mike.
Charlie Mike. Or like C for cake and R for Roger.
CR?
No, it's got CM.
CM. Dav, what's happened to you?
We'll cut that. It's been a long day.
We'll cut that. CM is one of my favorite heroes. Just vibes why? I love it. I love a CM. She seems chill. Literally, she seems chill.
Yeah.
She seems chill.
So she's one of my favorite and most played heroes. I absolutely adore CM. She's dumb and strong and easy to play. I think that's why I like her. She's just easy and brainless.
That's why you like her.
Yeah.
That's the only reason you like her.
Because she's easy. Yeah.
Because Crystal Maiden as well is very good looking.
The best. One of the best, I would say.
Not being funny. She's icy. If someone doesn't know Crystal Maiden, which I don't know why you'd be listening to this podcast if you didn't know that she's icy, but she's icy. Yeah. But she's wearing quite revealing clothes.
She's kind of like an Elsa type.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think the cold bothers her anyway.
Okay. Yeah, maybe that's it.
That's probably it.
She might just have to let it go.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe she's so warm-blooded that she needs to expose some skin to cool down. Maybe.
Who knows?
Yes, that's my favorite item too. Is that one?
Well, she is, and one of my friends said, so they're a couple and they play Dota.
Do you got two friends that play Dota?
Yes. Yeah, Joe. You always get jealous when I tell you that I play Dota with other people.
Oh wait, you weren't talking about us. Your two friends.
No,
that play Dota.
No. What are you talking about?
Wow. Hold on for a second.
Well, should we introduce ourselves? Do we need to introduce ourselves? I'm Dav.
I feel it's a bit late, but I'm Joe.
I'm Ali.
Cool. There you go. We got that out of the way. I got two friends.
Yeah. What about yourself?
I'm Dav. So I've got two friends, a guy and a girl. They're a couple.
Yeah.
And the girl said there are no good-looking men in Dota. It's all good.
I will argue that.
What about
all the women are really good-looking?
He looks like Ewan McGregor. Like, what's wrong with Omni Knight? He's a decent
Kunkka
chap. Kunkka, yeah, very hot man. Looks like
Kunkka is
as well.
Great chap. Yeah.
Both very attractive men.
No, Omni Knight's like a daddy type. Same with Kunkka, really. Like,
what are you saying? Daddies aren't attractive?
I'm just saying.
What about Jug?
He's got a mask on.
Yeah, mask on.
Honestly, there's a lot of people out there that probably find Pangolier very attractive. He's not my type, but some might say that he's an attractive thing. Pangolin.
I don't know. I can't see that.
Sorry,
I can't see that at all.
Was this going somewhere else before we derailed you? There's a lot. A lot of unattractive men in Dota, but
Sexy Pangolier by XX Sparcox for Affinity. Okay, just what I got. Just a really buff Pangolier with a six-pack.
Nice.
Not bad.
So just CM is very, very good looking. And she's got her boobs out. Not out, but...
in some bits she does.
Just
on my wallpaper she does. Oh dear, we can't become this kind of podcast. It's not what this is.
Should we just dive straight into the lore?
Yeah. Should Ali and I have a guess? Because we've played Dota for 10 years and have never once read the lore.
Correct.
You just said that she's one of your most played heroes, so it'd be interesting to know.
So from all the various chatter she said in game, I've picked up a few bits here and there. And I think, well, I know she's sisters of Lena. I know that much.
Yep.
I don't think they like each other very much. Not sure why. But I think CM moved out, went to live somewhere cold, met up with Tusk, and they're good old friends, and they grew up together, and now they've gone their separate ways on separate journeys. I think that's kind of the gist of it. She grew up somewhere cold with polar bears, or walruses as they actually are. And now she roams the world doing things a maiden does with the wolves and stuff.
Okay.
With the wolves of Ice Rack. Isn't that it?
Yeah, that's a thing.
That's the one of the only lines I know. Yes, it's a Swift.
She's swift as the wolves of Ice Rack.
She's
But
so
the wolves
slow.
must be very slow because Crystal Maiden is infamously so slow.
Yeah, she is. She is.
My lore for her is I know that she's sisters with Lena through other media. I've seen that. I know that. As well as it being in the official anime.
Do we ask what other media is? Do we ask?
I think we all know, don't we? The other media.
No.
And then there's the Netflix documentary on her as well.
Documentary.
Oh, yeah, the
anime.
documentary. It's real.
It's a documentary.
Louis Theroux.
documentary of real life events.
It's what happened in... I've forgotten what the place is even called.
Dota World.
In the Dota world. It's the documentary of what happened.
Michael Moore and Crystal Maiden.
I would pay to watch that.
Okay, do you know what? I that's really very close, and I'm sure
Really very close. Good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
you've deciphered it from the voice lines, which I know you know the voice lines better than I do because I didn't know any of this. Do you know what her name is?
Riley.
What did we say? Charlie what? Charlie
Mike.
Charlie Mike.
Charlie.
Yeah.
It is.
Charlie.
Her name is Charlie Mike.
What did you say? Riley.
It's Riley Ray. I don't know how to
That's
pronounce it. Riley
back on the
Rayleigh?
different media. Riley Ray. That's a different one.
Oh,
That's-
okay. Oh, that is
That's
that
someone
is
else.
That's who played.
Fuck's sake.
Who is Riley Ray?
Don't Google it later.
Google
Google it
it.
later, Dev. Have a good time.
How do I spell it?
I don't. IT.
Riley Ray. Riley Ray.
Good. I'm glad we're off to a flying start.
Wait,
Yeah.
I make myself laugh making TikToks, Twitch content, chronic illness, pain awareness. Is it that?
You've got the wrong person.
Okay. Well, it's spelled Rylai. I would say rely, but maybe I'm Welsh and I just read it literally. Riley, something like that. I'm sure it's in the voice line somewhere. Or the Maiden of the North. Her sister is Lena, who's also very attractive, and it makes sense. Lena's outfit makes more sense because obviously it's hot. Basically, Lena and CM grew up together, and they trashed their parents' house constantly because one of them was setting it on fire and the other one was freezing it, and
Okay.
she'd ruin orchards and stuff, and her parents got pissed off. So her parents sent her older sister Lena to the equator, which seems pretty rude. I'm not going to lie. Like,
I mean, how far is it from where they were to send someone to the equator?
It could just be like 500 meters down the road.
Yeah, it could be just down the road.
I don't think it was. I think they wanted to
Send them to the equator, and they're already like
At the equator.
on it. They're already on it. I'm trying to think of places on the equator. What are some nice places on the equator?
Is Costa Rica on the equator?
Countries on the equator line. Brazil?
Brazil's pretty good.
Oh, Brazil's nice. I'd go to Brazil. Where else have we got?
Kenya. They sent Lena to Kenya.
The Congo.
The Maldives.
Republic of Congo.
I mean, this is... I'm okay. This doesn't feel like a punishment.
Indonesia.
Hey, listen, love. You're burning down our house. We love you very much, but fuck off to Kenya.
Go get a safari.
Get out to the Maldives.
Sounds pretty good.
Go enjoy Indonesia for a bit.
Papua New Guinea. Papi. Anyway, so they sent Lena to the equator. They sent Lena to Papua New Guinea or Indonesia
or a country of her choice.
Brazil. Yeah, wherever. As long as it's on the equator.
Anywhere on that line, they were fine with.
And then they sent Riley, whatever her name is. Let's call her Riley. That makes the most sense. They sent Riley to the northern realm of Ice Rack, and as you can imagine, it was very cold. And in Ice Rack, there was an ice wizard who just chilled there in the Blue Heart Glacier. So just old man living in ice on it.
Sorry, what? Once more, sorry, what?
So in the realm of Ice Rack, she was taken in by an ice wizard.
Is
that the new hero?
An ice man.
An ice wizard.
Do we know? Is there any more about this ice man? Just a man took her in.
Ice wizard.
Ice wizard. Ice man.
She's an ice wizard who's like beggars can't be choosers at that point.
Why did he take her in?
I don't know.
Just
don't know.
Okay.
Maybe he won't. Well, there's not going to be other people around, and maybe he was on Spare Room. Maybe he was on Craigslist.
It was a Craigslist listing. Room was cheap. Didn't mind who the roommate was.
Very cold. Must be good-looking female. Nothing sexual.
Must be tidy. Must keep room clean.
Must be icy.
Don't touch my thermostat.
So this ice wizard basically teaches her how to do like ice shit, and after studying, he said she was ready to go into solitary practice and descend and hibernate for 1,000 years.
So she becomes like a bear, like a big bear.
So the ice wizard deems her ready to hibernate for thousands of years in the ice and take her place, and he went off to do other stuff.
Okay, when the term hibernating is coming along, in the ice is he freezing her like it's Futurama?
Is it Wyvern?
Is it like Futurama where she gets frozen in time and defrosted 1,000 years later, or is she sat in an icy cave like a bear? She has a big meal beforehand, gets all stuffed up, eats enough for 1,000 years, and then comes out very hungry.
She's going to be starving at the end.
Yeah.
Either way, she's going to be very hungry.
For sure. So she's going to want to eat loads.
What's your first meal coming out of cryogenic freezing?
Futurama kind of cryogenic, yeah?
Yeah, or Austin Powers, or
I think it's got to be pizza, isn't it?
Good choice.
I would go pizza.
I think I would want something greasy.
Yeah, pizza.
But then at the same time, because I would go for like, again, it's Italiano, but I'd go for like a big fat lasagna.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
But then with garlic bread and also like a side salad as well.
At this point, I'm just getting hungry. Yeah,
that's pretty good.
One massive lasagna.
That is,
or two lasagnas on top of each other. Either one. I'll have both.
Is that what you're doing, Joe? A lasagna sandwich?
Oh, yeah, I'll have a lasagna with it stacked inside a lasagna. I'll have two lasagnas sandwiching one lasagna to the point where it just becomes one more. It's just one lasagna, but it's three lasagnas that I put together.
Have you read this law? I'm guessing you did read it beforehand then, Joe.
No, I've not read any of this.
Oh, because she came out and made a lasagna sandwich. A lasagna within a lasagna, yeah. So she's kind of meditating and she was amplifying her powers in a way. I don't know, maybe it's a load of bollocks. But she became stronger at the end of it, I guess. She's fine. She likes ice.
She just wants
Is this like when you sit in like one of those sensory deprivation tanks? Like you get in the salty water and you like awaken something inside you by just having no stimulation. You become awoken. And she's just in ice, so becomes fully numb. And then she's just awoken.
Maybe with I guess. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Why not?
Sure.
Yeah. Sure. Why not?
Okay, and then that's all there is on the actual lore, but
what about the walls of Ice Rack?
Well, the walls of Ice Rack, I don't know, it seems a bit sketchy. What is Ice Rack?
It's where she went, isn't it? Isn't that the glacier?
Yeah, it's but what's around?
I guess wolves and a man.
Probably a 7-Eleven.
One old man that took her in and a bunch of wolves. Where does she meet Tusk and all this?
Riley wore pigtails during her youth. That's not very interesting.
That's very useful.
Riley was always the good one, and Lena was the bad one. Fair enough. Okay, this is quite interesting. Wards are, I've never noticed this, but wards, you plant them. You don't place them, you plant them. They're a plant.
Okay.
And Riley can craft these wards, and she considered becoming an artificer of magical goods because she could make wards. It's kind of cool.
She made plants.
She creates wards, which is sick.
Just get some eyeballs, stick them on a dandelion, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, so
dandelion.
she goes around harvesting wolf eyes to put them on plants to make wards to sell them.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But she finds it tricky because the wolves are really swift.
And she's so
slow.
Oh my god, she is. I'm surprised they don't mention anything about her speed. Okay, this is Riley knew Tusk in her youth and used to have snowball fights with him.
Oh my god, I called it.
Kind of makes sense, but there's no info. Like her mentor, the Ice Wizard, Riley plans to return to Blue Heart Glacier someday. I think that's a bit lame. Like
so she's thousands of years old because she's been meditating in ice for 1,000 years. Did you say?
Yeah, she's a gilf,
right?
Really. But she wants to go back to the glacier and hibernate for a thousand years, and it's like, come on, mate, like that is quite boring. I don't know, like, don't you hate it when I've got some friends who all they do is sleep? They go to bed really early and wake up really late, and then they'll have a nap in the day, and I just
no, but like I feel if you like have a really nice long sleep, and then you get up and do a load of shit, I feel like going back for another long sleep is like, yeah, that's good. I'm down for it. Maybe because she's not napping all the time. You know, she's had a 1,000-year nap. I think every occasion, you know, if you have a big sleep after doing a big thing, it's a little treat. It's like having like a bath, isn't it? It's like a bath after a long day.
How big of a thing is she doing though? Really? She doesn't do that much. She's so slow.
I mean, what is her day-to-day? I don't know what she does on a day-to-day basis. She's the maiden.
Those snowballs, isn't it?
What does it mean?
Is she the slowest hero in Dota? I think she must be.
Gotta be. Well, in that like top 10 of slowest, definitely.
She's slower than Ogre Magi, right?
Yeah.
She is the slowest. She is the slowest bar. No, yeah, I think she is the slowest.
She 280. Is just the slowest.
280 move speed. But then Medusa, Viper, and Weaver are even slower, apparently.
Oh.
This graph is confusing me. Anyway, either way, she's slow. What else is there? And then there's some shit about the anime, which I'm not going to go into.
Yeah, the less we talk about the anime, I think the better. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't great. It wasn't great.
I will mention this because I actually forgot until I just looked it up. Valve at TI this year did Twisted Sisters.
They did a skit.
Like the skit between CM and Lena. And it is rather funny because it's just them arguing with a therapist.
With a therapist?
Live action skit.
Yep. I completely forgot that happened until I just saw a thing when I was looking up CM.
Was it better than the PFLAX stuff, though? The archives?
No comment.
No comment.
Just want to let you know that I was part of that team who created that content. I was actually the production manager for
Claim to fame.
For the second one, anyway. Not the first one. The first one, I was just a runner. So, interestingly enough, she was voiced. I don't know why, but I kind of like the voiced part. I like the voiced part.
Oh, yeah, it's always interesting.
Yeah.
It's become baked in. But voiced by Jin Hammond, who also is the voice for Drow Ranger, Enchantress, Mirana, PA, Spectre, and Venge.
Pretty good.
That's mad. This one Jin Hammond is the voice to like all the women in Dota. I think that's mad. Obviously, not all of them.
That seems all right.
I mean, there's so many voice actors for Dota that do so many of the heroes.
Yeah.
To be fair.
She was in other things as well. She was in State of Decay 2 as Survivor.
Okay, so I think maybe Nolan North has the most out of all of them. Like Nolan North has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different heroes.
Oh God, Nolan North,
in
yeah. Meepo, Lycan.
What?
Jin Hammond was also in Halo 3 ODST as Crowd additional voices. So this would have been
my favorite character from Halo was Crowd additional voices.
This would have been huge for old Jin. She would have been like, "Yes, mate, I'm finally making it." And since then, she's been in other stuff. The Parish. It's got 4.2 out of 10 on IMDb.
Hell yeah!
It was an actual film.
Yeah, The Parish.
Oh my goodness!
It looks not very good. And then in The Parish, she was, I think, a minor role as well. So, Sister Beatrice. Anyway, this is not important. And I did some further research.
Right.
And this is so apparently she's friends with Tusk, Winter Wyvern, Sven, Jug, and I believe the left head of Jakiro. Which I think is quite funny.
Is the right head friends with Lena? Is that how that works? I guess so.
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
They got like a double date. Oh yeah, shit.
Oh.
How would they make love? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Does the dragon have 2 dicks? Is the question.
You'd hope so.
Anyway, is that the law? Is that?
That's the law. She's icy. She likes ice. And she's fucking slow.
She's just so slow.
She's icy and she's fucking slow. Crystal Maiden. That's all you need to know.
That is a
Charlie.
that is
Mike.
a good summary of her. She's icy and slow.
Oh dear.
But I didn't know she was Lena's younger sister. I really don't pay attention to the law.
I always thought they were twins for some reason, but I guess younger sister makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I knew that they were sisters. I didn't know younger.
Well, that's the law. If only someone had done some research on CM's abilities.
So it's checking. It's got 2 legs. I don't know why. Sorry. Anyway,
What?
I'm just looking at the adjectives on the Dota wiki. Adjectives: blue, cape, cute, female, icy, nose, legs, brackets 2.
Brackets too.
Good. Anyway, yeah, Steph, I have done some research about CM's abilities.
Hell yeah.
Which wasn't too hard because, I play a lot of CM and she's a relatively simple hero compared to a lot of wacky interactions with a lot of heroes. CM's abilities are pretty chill. Yeah.
Ba-boom.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Yeah. So that went straight over my head. I'm not going to lie.
Right. First ability.
Nice job.
For fuck's sake. Crystal Nova.
No worry.
This is giving me some chills.
Fuck off. Crystal Nova. First ability. You whack the ground with your staff. You go whop-bomb. It's a big AoE damage and a slow. That's all it is. It's a slow for 5 seconds. It slows their attack speed and their move speed. And does damage.
They're still fucking faster than you.
Yeah, they're slowed by 50% at max level, and they're still faster than you.
They can still run away.
It's bullshit. It gives a little bit of vision as well, which is fun. But it's very simple. It's just you click target slightly in front of you or to the side of you. It's got cast range of 700. It has an AoE 425. And it's damage and slow. That's all it is. But okay, the one weird thing about this ability, this will be a trend throughout CM's abilities, is that the cast time on her ability. So the time it takes to cast the spell is 0.3 seconds. And after you cast a spell, there's a little backswing animation, right? Which happens with every hero. You cast an animation, you do a spell, and then you have a little reset animation, and after that, you're good to go. Default, the cast time on this is 0.3 seconds. Yeah. And then your backswing animation, 0.6 seconds. So after you cast your spell, there's 0.6 seconds that you have of doing your animation before you can do anything.
What, even move?
Even move. Because you're just casting your spell, you're casting your animation. Can't move, can't do anything. If you equip the Arcana, the CM Frost Avalanche Arcana, not the dog one, just the regular human Arcana, the
dog one.
The backswing is increased by 0.2 seconds.
Whoa.
Pay to lose game, lads.
Pay to lose.
Pay to lose.
You gotta
game.
use the dog one.
Oh, we're gonna get into it because
Trap.
the other abilities get even more interesting about the cosmetics.
Oh my god. I just can't hear the word dog in Dota without thinking someone's insulting me. I'm sorry. I immediately started to get defensive.
But yeah, that's the first ability. Second ability is Frostbite. And Frostbite is a point target spell. You yote it on a guy or a gal or a creep or an enemy, just a thing, right? And it freezes them in place. And they go, ooh, I'm being frozen. I cannot move. I cannot get away. And they're frozen for what? How long? Like 3 seconds max duration. And then on creeps, though, you can use it to farm. On a creep, it'll last 10 seconds. So quite often, you can just go off and farm a camp if you want. You whack it on a big creep. They're frozen for 10 seconds, and it's doing damage every second. So, yeah, it's pretty good for locking lads down.
So it's good for when you lose a lane and you need to jungle back in.
You need to catch up farm.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
And you're like,
10 seconds.
Fuck the carry. I'm farming this.
I'm carry now.
I'm the carry.
And then you have the AM who's like, stop taking my farm. He's literally just gobbling everything up.
But yeah, it's not a stun, it classes as a root. And so roots are so dumb in Dota, okay? Roots are so dumb because there's like 1,000 different kinds of roots in the game. So by default, the base bog standard root, it just stops you moving and it stops you casting spells that move you. And a root will cancel a TP as well. That sort of stuff. But this one is special because it also disarms and also reveals invis units.
Hell yeah, that makes it stronger.
So it's
I thought it was point click though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you click it on them and then they can't attack you.
Oh, but so you just click it on the area that you think they are, and if they are,
you click it on them.
Oh, it's point target.
We're on the second spell, Dav, not the AoE one.
No, but you said that it reveals invis.
Yeah, so if there's an invis unit, or if someone has a shadow blade,
they can't go invisible.
If they went or tried to go invisible, because
like say you put it on a Ricky.
you can use items, can't you, while you're rooted?
Oh Jesus, Ali, I don't know. It's
pretty
too
sure
complex.
you can.
I think you should be able to, but actually,
so if you used a shadow blade while in the CM route, you would be visible.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That does make sense.
The other thing is the invis reveal pierces spell immunity or debuff immunity. So if there's an invis guy that walks past like your little ward, your sentry ward, you spot them and they're BKB'd, you can whack it on them. They can run away with their BKB on, go out of your detection range, but still be revealed by your frostbite. Because the reveal pierces debuff immunity, which is stupid and weird.
That's a nice little
But they're not frozen in spot. They're walking around with this ice block on them, revealed. It's just strange. It's just very strange. But it is what it is. And now we get on to the interesting stuff. The cosmetics. The cosmetics of Frostbite, lads.
Hell yeah.
So, cast time, obviously 0.3, but the backswing.
Give me that backswing, Joe.
Backswing by default, 0.6 seconds.
Okay.
CM Arcana yet again. Backswing increased by 0.2 to a total of 0.8 seconds on that backswing.
Oh,
At least they're consistent with the last one. Gotta give them that.
The Dog Arcana, the Wolf Arcana,
God.
has a backswing of 1 second.
Oh my!
1 whole second.
Goody gumdrop.
That's basically an extra half second from the base time that you just can't do anything.
That's like a flipping
It's done.
abyssal blade. It's like an abyssal blade.
I
stone.
don't understand how that is in the game. That cosmetics actually change cast times.
Gaben, if you listen to this, which I know you are,
Fix it.
Yeah.
Fix
Well, we're going
it.
to email Gaben, aren't we? With the
dear
podcast.
Gaben,
What
do you I'm a think of huge our fan.
podcast? By the way, please can you fix CM Arcana?
I got a rampage.
I wanted to call it Smash or Ban, but Joe and Munchie said we have to call it matchmaking. What do you think, Gaben?
Sponsors
Sponsors
probably
won't
wouldn't.
let us. Can you sponsor us, Gaben, please? So we can call it Smash
Gaben
or
would
Ban.
love it. Gaben loves the name.
Hell
Smash or
yeah.
Ban.
He loves smashing and/or banning. That man.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's the frostbite. That's the second spell. And I think before we get onto the rest of her base spells, we should talk about her shard that she can buy because it chains with her frostbite. So her shard, she buys shard, she gets a new spell called Crystal Clone. And so you get a new spell, you press your button, and you do a little backward slide on CM, and where you were standing spawns a little icy sculpture of you. And it chills there. I'm saying chill a lot in this episode, I'm realizing. It's just standing there. And it will stand there until it's either damaged over its threshold of 150 damage, which isn't much, or until it despawns after 5 seconds. And when it's either destroyed or despawns, it explodes. And it applies frostbite in an AoE to every enemy unit around it.
Shit. What does it look like? Is it obviously not
It's
CM? Or
obviously
does it
not
look like
CM. It's a big old crystal woman. Yeah, it's very clear that it's not her. But, you know, like, it's affected by AoE stuff as well. So in a team fight, it's a bit chaotic. People are going to accidentally hit it with something. The AoE of it isn't massive. It's only 400. It's still decent.
Pretty good.
But it applies a root to everything in the AoE. So it's kind of nuts. It's hard to land, but it's kind of good.
It's good escape as well.
Yeah, she can cha-cha slide out there.
Cha-cha, no, yeah.
She just fucking...
But I honestly
crawl
think
away.
it's designed to farm. I feel like it's just a farming spell for CM because the frostbite.
This is breaking
This is not breaking
the meta.
This is the meta. You're hearing it first. It's not breaking meta. It is meta.
It's
CM.
Welcome back
meta here.
to CM Breaking the Meta.
Because it applies the frostbite to all the creeps as well, and it lasts 10 seconds on creeps.
That's pretty cool.
So you're going to do a butt ton of damage. So what was frostbite? That was the damage per second. The damage per second was 100 damage per second, right?
So
Shit.
Yeah.
if it lasts 10 seconds and the cooldown is 10
That's
seconds,
1,000 damage. It's
always
1,000
up.
damage.
Yeah.
It's always up.
Mate, I want to play CM right
busted.
now.
It is busted, man.
I want to go Jungle CM. Mate, Jungle CM is the one. Jungle CM,
Well, you had
and
to
then you
wait
buy...
15 minutes at least.
Yeah, I was going to say Jungle
After
CM
15.
after 15.
It is the
That's fine.
strat, though. It is such a good strat. You can push creep waves out so quickly with it, and it's only 50 mana as well. Like,
That's mad.
like CM's a hero that kind of... She has a small mana pool. Like, to be honest. Like, her other spells cost, like, 150-ish. But this is only 50 mana. So it's like a third of the cost of her other spells, and is so much better at farming.
Very cool.
So good. So good.
Honestly, put a 4-staff, a blink, some boots of speed, tier 2.
You're
you're
theory
fast.
crafting the perfect build for jungle CM.
Yes.
Iron Talon into a little bit of regen. BOTs.
back in the
Necronomicon.
day.
Yeah, all the good stuff.
Now, I think the thing which everyone wants to know, do cosmetics affect...
Hit me
Crystal
up
Clone?
with them cosmetic
No.
facts, Joe. Oh.
No, because this was added
Oh
after
my god.
all the Arcanas were added. For some reason, I
Gaben!
guess this just
Gaben's
based
gotta
the
change
thing,
that.
and they didn't have to think about it. They didn't make custom animations for it. I honestly don't think there's an animation. I think they just get slid. Honestly, I'm
They
gonna
just
demo here
move
right now
her.
and just actually have a double check. Is there an animation CM, give me a drum roll, lads. Give me a drum roll, lads.
She just moves. I don't know.
Oh, she does do a little animation.
No.
Oh, that's fun.
Cha-cha? Was it a cha-cha?
She does a little. She just like pushes herself back. Wow, they managed to make the animations work across the Arcana and all that jazz. Wow, that's interesting. Wow,
That's pretty good.
so they can make it work, is what they're saying. They can make all the animations at the same time. They just don't want
They
to for
just
the other
don't
spells
want
for some
to.
reason. Pay to lose on the first two spells. Sure,
But at least it's pay to lose and not pay to win.
true.
Because if it was pay to win, that would have been pretty
Yeah, it's
sucky.
very annoying.
Yeah, because now no one can get angry at it because it's like, well, just don't equip.
Yeah,
your
that's
Arcana.
fair enough. Because do you know the flipping, like the cards? Do you remember the Warzone skin where you literally couldn't see the skin?
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, where they're stuck in a shadow.
You just couldn't see him. You could never see him. It was just really annoying. But then to buy it, it cost like £22 or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
And Activision was
do you
like,
play-
oh no, I didn't realise. Oh, we didn't realise this was a pay-to-win skin that everyone's spending money on. We had no idea. We'll fix it in a couple of patches.
Yeah.
And they were releasing new skin that also
it
has
took
the
them
same
so
problem. And you have to buy that one instead of the one that we, quote, patched. Yeah.
Do you play with the dog skin?
I do not play with the dog skin. I do play with the Arcana, though, and I'm realising now I probably should stop playing with the Arcana.
What's
that's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be your
realise I'm
takeaway
not-
from this. Is
I got this
not to
Arcana for
use
free
the
on one of
Arcana
those
anymore.
spin the wheel things.
oh
Way back when it was in a compendium or something. I think it was
Riley's
a Riley
wheel,
like,
wasn't
Shadow
it?
Fiend
I
Arcana and
remember
traded
that.
it on the market.
what was that? 2018,
Yeah, maybe.
2019?
Gonna have to unequip
2019.
my Arcana.
It was
That's
in one of the battle
outrageous, lads.
passes.
And honestly, I'm gonna cry. My free Arcana is worthless to me.
Yeah.
now.
Oh, there's loads of Riley's wheels.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah,
Find a new
those
skin.
were great. I used to get so many battle points from them. I never got the Arcana like you. I was dreaming for the time.
As a lucky boy.
Instead, I got my 13p Morphling set, which I will
Perfect.
treasure forever and ever.
And your
Very
BZZ
cool.
Pugna set.
Yes, and my 17th BZZ Pugna set.
Oh,
I think
sorry.
you
Yes,
mean.
my bad.
Because everyone has that set forever.
Lena Fashion of the Scorching Princess set. I remember that.
What's that? I want to know that set.
Mate, I just don't get with the skins. Some of them are on the market for like £500 and it's just like a red sword.
Value.
Actual
So good.
value there.
Probably
Good
reduces
investment.
cast time on the spells.
Who
What's
needs
gonna happen?
NFTs or anything when you've got Dota?
True, yeah. But at least I understand the skin. I don't understand NFTs. What's going to happen when the new, like when Dota 3 comes out, whenever it might be, and what's going to happen to all those skins?
I mean, what happened with CSGO? Did they port all the skins over?
They ported everything.
Oh, sweet.
That's what they'll do.
That's really cool.
I think all the skins went over to CS2.
Otherwise, no one will be playing CS2.
Well, yeah. Well, no, they deleted CS Go.
Yeah, true,
So no one
actually.
can play the CS.
True. Anyway, back to the abilities. Third ability, CM, Arcane Aura. It's a passive. It gives you mana regen. It gives mana
Nice.
regen to everyone. Well, okay, it gives 1 global mana, but 2, it gives bonus mana to CM, 6 times the bonus mana.
Hell yeah.
But also, if you're close to CM, you get 3 times the bonus mana regen.
Oh, I didn't
Do you-
know that. What?
Do you get the global mana regen? Does it stack with the close mana regen?
So you get a base mana regen bonus from her, which starts at 0.4 and goes up to 1. And that's global.
It's pretty cool.
And so the aura around it is just a multiplier of that. So 1 will go to 3, basically.
3. So, well, level 1 at 1.2. Do you ever take that level 1? No.
It's the 0.4 mana regen. It's all right. But no,
if you take that level
you never
one,
get
that's
a level 1.
Chad. That is a Chad.
That is cuck
move
behavior.
right
If you're
there.
getting Arcane Aura level 1, it is cuck behavior.
No, that is Giga Chad territory because you know that you've won.
It's so dumb. It's so
I would
dumb.
love to see a CM just like walk into lane. I'm like expecting a root or a slow. Nah, I'm here to give you mana.
Trash. 1.2 mana per second, baby. That's 60 mana per minute. It's not bad.
It's not terrible,
That's
is it? It's not terrible.
That's a flipping manga.
Yeah.
But it can be broken off you if they get Silver Edge. They hit you. It's gonna break that aura
Shit.
that you're giving out. However,
Level 1
can't
arcane
dispel
aura.
the Arcane Aura on a guy like the global aura. You can't dispel it, but you can be broken off CM to stop her giving aura to the team.
That would just be the dumbest game ever. It's like, shit, this CM got
this-
arcane aura. I'm building Silver
To
Edge.
TP out of here quickly! Break CM.
I'm gonna rush Silver Edge.
You know that there's probably been one Dota game in existence where someone has broken the CM and the person hasn't TP'd. And they couldn't TP.
It's happened
because
one
of that.
time.
That one time. Oh, damn, my CM.
All right, but the cosmetic changes of the Arcane Aura. If you are the dog Arcana, it doesn't affect the passive. However, if you have the normal woman Arcana, it also doesn't affect the passive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. Give it a backswing.
Give it a backswing.
On the passive.
just standing AFK, you have a backswing.
You're lying back.
Every time you click to put in an input, there's just a slight delay.
Gibbon!
All right. Her ult. Oh, her ult. Freezing Field. Freezing Field's a good old fun one. Because you just stand there. And you do a little dance. There's a big old AoE around you, and it slows. It does it does a big old move slow. And attack slow.
Nice.
In this AoE around you. You can't move while you're dancing, by the way, of course. You can't dance and move at the same time. So you're dancing, you're channeling this big old ult, it's slowing everyone. It's also spawning these massive ice explosions randomly around you. And they do a ton of damage, basically.
The AoE is huge.
It is huge. It is huge.
It's like when you're ogre or something and you see the CM and you're slowly waddling over to try and stun.
It is ridiculous.
And then you realize you're too far away, so you try and back away and then you die.
It does annoy me that it is random. I kind of wish it was like in a pattern with the ult so you can line up the damage, but I guess there are enough explosions that you're going to damage people anyway.
Wait, is it only when the ice hits you?
Only when the ice explosions hit you that you actually get damaged. So you can go through a whole CM ult without getting damaged, technically.
But you are slowed.
But you are slowed, and the explosions are quite frequent.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I never knew that. I thought it was just, okay.
Yeah. Like the AoE of the slow hits you regardless, but the damage is kind of random.
That's really interesting.
It's really annoying. That's what it is. Really annoying. And then she also has a bonus 20 damage. 20 damage? 20 armor.
Damage? Hell yeah, I'll take that.
She has a bonus 20 armor when she's doing her ult. So, like, people cannot kill her with right clicks when she's ulting.
Shit.
It's kind
Didn't
of
know that
nuts.
either.
She's great against people that can only click.
For someone so
and don't have
squishy.
stuns. But, if she's stunned, the ult stops. And it's sad times for everyone involved. Yeah. And you can taunt while using your ult. So
that is the most important thing.
Cosmetic check, can use your taunts.
Perfect.
Can use your taunt. And is there a backswing? Is there a backswing?
No backswing on the ult at all. Not even with any of the Arcanas. There's no backswing on the animation.
Not even the dog?
Not even the dog.
Shit. Okay.
Kind of crazy.
Good to know.
Let me just double check.
We're asking these questions so you don't have to.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go in demo mode.
We're asking these questions because you shouldn't have to ask.
Please, kids, don't try this at home.
It is.
This is some serious stuff.
It is dumb. So the Axe for CM upgrades her ult. And it gives her a lot more damage on the ult, basically. Where have I written this down? So it gives you 20% more explosions. Very cool. 20% more random explosions. Fun. And also, if someone stands in it, in your ult, in your AoE for 2.5 seconds, they get frostbite applied to them. And that's dependent on the level of your frostbite.
Damn.
Very cool.
Doesn't trigger multiple times though in the ult. It only happens once per person from my testing.
Oh, okay.
Unless I've checked wrong, but I think that's how that works. So yeah, you can't. Although it's like a 10-second ult, you can't stack it multiple times. Only does the one.
Can't perma.
No, because I guess otherwise they would be perma lockdown. Because if they're rooted, the root lasts 3 seconds, and then the 2.5 second trigger would happen again. So it would be broken.
But there is this magical item called BKB, which they could press and just leave.
And just leave. True.
Yes. Or just eat you up.
But the best bit about the CM Ags is she can now walk about. Instead of dancing, she can walk about and cast other spells while doing her ult. And cast her abilities, cast her items.
So you could perma, you can maybe perma the
I guess you could
frostbite.
You could frostbite someone, ult them, they get frozen again, and then you frostbite them again. So if they don't have a BKB, they're ruined.
Yeah, true.
Basically. But yeah, it's pretty good. You you move a little bit slower. I say a little bit slower when you're ulting with the axe. It's 75% slower.
Oh shit! Okay,
so
basically not moving.
So
at
you're
all.
charging in.
So you kind of need something like a force staff or something, or a blink. You can like use your shards to help position yourself because you still get bounced at the same speed using your shard. So
wait, hang on. So can you force stuff out of the ulti and the ulti will still going? Can you leave the proximity of the ulti?
It's around you. It follows you.
Aha!
Okay.
Dav's here to ask the questions of the stuff I don't explain properly.
Okay, I get it. It's following you.
Yeah.
So you want to be in the middle of everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get in there, you get right in the middle, you wreck stuff. Like, there's so many times where you see a CM that gets Ags BKB late game and just wipes the enemy team because it's busted. Like, if she's got BKB, she can't be stopped unless she's dead. It's
How long is it?
10 seconds.
10 whole seconds.
10 whole seconds doing filthy, dirty damage.
Filthy, dirty damage. So does the axe give you more damage?
More damage. 20% more random damage.
Okay,
Plus
but it's just not 20% more damage. It's just a 20% hit chance.
20%
I guess.
more explosions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Other things that don't. There's weird things that don't cancel her ults where you think they might because it's like an interrupt. Like Glimpse doesn't.
Yours.
If you got the Ags, or maybe not at all.
Okay.
Hang on, let me just double check this. This is Scepter note. Sorry, yeah. So like Scepter, when you have your Ags, like previously Glimpse would stop you channeling because it moves you. But because you got Ags, you can still channel even if you get glimpsed. Things like X marks, Nether, swap from Venge. It's kind of like movement spells that would have previously stopped your channeling. Don't stop your channeling when you get the Ags.
That's good.
Tusk. What about a Tusk boot? Do you think that does? That's good. I probably should.
Isn't that a stun?
Yeah.
I'm asking the Tusk player we have here.
I don't know.
Is the Ags? I'm guessing.
I think it is technically a stun.
Bonk.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe.
It's like the punch because you can kick through.
Now,
BKB.
now the punch is an attack modifier. But the kick is... Tusk is a hero for another day, lads, because Tusk is quite a guy.
We got a long way till tea.
A long way till tea.
Okay, Joe.
Yeah.
Can you... Is there a backswing?
Is there a backswing?
A backswing on the CM Ags.
I need to know.
Right. So, the base cast animation for Freezing Field is 0 seconds.
Woo!
With a 0 second cast backswing.
Oh,
It's instant.
Beautiful.
You hit that button, it's going. It's sending.
she's busted, man. She needs to be nerfed. Nerf that mother.
With the dog Arcana and with the woman Arcana. There is no added backswing.
Oh,
Perfect.
what?
That's what I want to hear.
It's crazy.
It's what I want to hear.
Cool. But yeah, that's CM. That's the abilities.
That is the abilities.
Is she good though, Ali? Is the question.
And long story short, hell no.
She's too goddamn slow.
Is the short answer to that is she has not been played.
She has not played at all in Pro Scene, right?
Currently, we have just had the international. She has been played 3 times.
Oh my god.
3 times at TI.
I like her though.
All in the-
I think she's good in the pub scene.
She has been played by Tundra and TSM, who have got the wins.
I feel
Got the wins?
I feel like heroes like CM and Witch Doctor don't get picked in Pro Scene because their ulti is like a big old channel.
Yeah.
In the Pro Scene, that's not going to kill anyone. Like, they're going to get stunned, they're going to get moved about.
Yeah. They're just going to get stunned.
The ult's not going to go for the full duration. But in the pub scene,
In the pub scene,
you know that duration is going to go for the full 10 seconds. And you know the CM plus
Exactly.
5 is going to have enough time to farm a BKB and a blink and an axe in the pub
Hell
scene.
yeah. Hell yes.
But-
And no one's buying BKB.
Exactly. But I guess it's a Pro Scene, just it's people aren't dumb.
well, currently her win rate is under 50% though in the pub scene.
What?
She is not doing good.
All the bases are playing CM. That's what I'm hearing.
And at high level pubs where she's been played not many times whatsoever, she has a 44% win rate.
Oh no.
44,
Oh no.
which ain't good. That's yeah.
I feel like she's one of those heroes where if you've got a mate who wants to get into Dota, you'd be like, oh, play CM. She's easy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you want a support hero to play, like in the early time of your Dots career, CM is the one.
Yeah, but then, I don't know, you say CM's the one, but I Ogo was my one, because at least he was like tanky enough that he could actually take a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
But CM's so squishy that his positioning is so important, and if you're remotely out of position, you'll just die in a second.
I think it's the ulti though, because you like as a new player, you want a big ulti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why it's like, oh yeah, I've got this huge ulti. I'm owning everyone. This is
I'm
like,
farming all the creeps with my ulti.
yeah.
To be fair, though,
when you don't hit anyone.
but you could be the most garbage CM ever. You've lost the lane. You've got no farm. Your carry's struggling. But, and then let's say a sniper's mid. It's like one of your first games, and there's a sniper mid who used to play League, who's managed to get a little bit of farm. Everyone goes top. Everyone goes top because it's like shit Herald Dota, and everyone's fighting for no reason, not even getting objectives. And CM just walks in, and the team are all like low health from shrapnel and right clicks. She could wipe them all out. She could easily get like an ultra kill or rampage.
Yeah. I think
And then she's like, yeah, I'm great at this game. I'm great at Dota.
I think she's just better against like squishier lads, and it's kind of the patch at the moment where the offlaners are just big tanky boys. And CM isn't too good against big tanky boys. Like she kind of she has the lockdown for a squishy lad, and that's about it. Like she's not gonna really bother a big tanky lad. Like I think if you've got the right matchup, she can dominate a lane. If you're against 2 squishy lads in a lane, you can wall off a lane. You just chain feed yourself mangoes, keep your mana up. You can win any lane on CM. Honestly, she's so strong.
The meta,
but yeah,
of Heart Blade Mail is just not a CM meta.
No.
Yeah.
Why she can't? She doesn't do enough damage. The root which disarms people. They're not clicking you.
No, they're not clickers. They're fine just sitting
They're
there.
not clickers. They're fine just chilling. It's a bit of a shame, but she might come back into meta next patch.
I reckon by the time this
believe.
episode is out, there'll be a patch and she'll be really strong. I reckon.
Maybe. I hope so. I hope so.
Bring
this is
I hope.
Bring
this
back
is
the mid. Bring it back.
I think as well, because the map's so fucking big, the slower heroes are punished.
Yeah.
The less maneuverable heroes are
The,
punished.
her being so slow is also a big factor of probably why
Shall I
she's
tell you what they should do?
not picked.
For the CM Wolf Arcana, they should increase her move speed.
By loads. Make her like she's on a haste.
Make her swift as the rules.
And it's
the rules. As Ice Rat.
And it's 40 quid.
Yeah,
It's 40 quid. I would. That would be so fun.
and you're invisible.
I'd buy it.
I would buy it.
I'd 100%
I think I'd buy it.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I've already got it. I did my pay to win. Or pay to lose, actually, now.
Yeah, pay to lose on the extra backswing. Okay, the trade-off is you are perma-hasted on CM, but you have an extra 2 seconds on every backswing.
No, more than 2 seconds.
Including your passive. So every time you click to move, you have to wait 2 seconds before it goes in. Do you take this trade?
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
100%.
Okay, how many seconds
Without
do we
a
have
doubt.
to hit before it's not worth the trade? 3 seconds?
Oh, it's one of these where it's like
You don't need a hit.
you get the would you rathers and you go, oh, definitely this one, and then slowly they'll make the other one worse and worse and worse until you can it's like fine, it's a minute backswing on every spell, and it's like, well,
10-second backswing.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7
Terrible.
Mississippi, 8 Mississippi,
terrible.
9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi,
so
Impossible
bad.
to play.
freezing field.
I think it's longer than most. I think every stun in the game, 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Be a perma hasted.
But you are perma-hasted.
So you just
So is it
But I do remember, I don't have many CM games, like, compared to you, because normally you're playing it, Joe.
Yeah.
But on my 20 CM games, I do remember my build, my personal build, which I love, is Tranquil Boots, Midas, Blink, Ags into BKB. You don't need this 4-staff thing.
What are
you
you
are the
on?
carry.
What's
You
your-
are the
what's
carry,
your win rate
and
on
you
CM,
just
Ali?
55%.
All right.
It's actually pretty decent.
Fair
My
enough.
win rate on CM with 333 games is 59%.
I'll take I'm not a support player.
True.
I'll take my 55%.
But this is an actual good CM build. Tranquil Boots. After a fuck ton of mangoes in the lane, you eat all the mangoes, you buy all the mangoes and all the carrot
all the
seeds.
mango.
All the mangoes. You get Tranquil Boots. You get a 4-staff.
Nah.
You maybe get a Midas. I mean, and you maybe get a Glimmer. This is the maybe. And you definitely get a Midas.
You don't need that. You need the
And-
Midas. 100%.
You need the Midas.
This
And then
4-staff
you go late
thing,
game and
you
you win the
don't.
game. 4-staff is OP. It's OP.
You don't need it.
It's OP.
Because you're just blinking and ulting. You're not saving it.
Okay.
You're going in to do the damage of a
This is what's
team.
wrong with Dota. Filthy carry players and core players trying to play support.
You are the anime protagonist. You have your ghoul music on, and you just go in, and you sing "Let It Go," and you do "Let It Go."
What's that noise show?
I'm screaming in pain.
Mate, I've got how many games have I got? I've got 6 games with CM,
Hell
and
yeah!
I've got 60% win rate.
It's a good hero.
No, sorry, I've got 5 losses, and I've got a 60% win rate. 12?
Wait, you
No, sorry.
wait. What? You have 6 games and you got 5 losses.
No, sorry. No, I've got 5 matches, 3 wins, 2 losses.
Okay.
So,
I was going to say I have 6 games, 5 losses, 60% win rate.
the math checks out.
The math checks out.
It would have been one of my first games I'd ever played, and I bought 4 stuff, Yules, Tranquil Boots, Glimmer, and a fucking Ultimate Orb. Okay, Rogue.
Sure, why not?
Hell yeah.
And I was 7, 7, and 9, but we lost.
I guess the final question is smash or ban?
Smash.
Smash.
Easy smash. CM best hero, best abilities. I would like to have a snowball fight with CM and maybe Tusk as well. I think that'd be fun. I would like her to put me to sleep for 1,000 years, actually. If she could, put me in an ice cube for 1,000 years and I have 1,000-year nap, I'll take that.
She seems cool.
Easy.
She seems chilling. She seems like
she's chilling.
I didn't actually mean it like that way. But she seems chilling. She seems boisterous. She's got personality. Yeah, why not?
Why not? What about if she's a dog?
Why not?
Smash. Yeah, 100%.
Even better.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh my god, even better.
Smash times 2.
Even better.
Double smash.
Yeah.
Not in a weird way.
Scratches.
Yeah.
Not in that way. When we say smash, it's just would we be mates? That's all it is.
Yeah.
We're saying smash, yes, we'll pick them. Yes.
And if something else
Totally.
happens after,
100% mean that.
if a romance blossoms after, then
it is what it is. It
is
happens.
what it is. Yeah.
All right then, fellas. I guess that's it.
I said I'm gonna go and play CM now. I'm gonna fire up Dota and I'm gonna have a game of CM.
I'm gonna find that other media Ali was talking about at the beginning.
Yeah. Need to refresh myself of the other media.
Riley, what?
The media, yeah.
Riley, what was?
The other media.
I looked for CM fanfic and stuff, and there was not that much weird stuff, to be fair.
What?
Yeah,
I'm surprised at that.
Honestly, there was more. Yeah, honestly, there was not that much. So yeah, don't worry.
Damn.
Well, I'll find what there is, and I'll catch you lads next time.
Cool. See you later.
See ya.
Cool. See ya.
Bye.